Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch. Impropriety, noun, an improper demeanor, act, or remark. Improperness, the quality of being improper. Incorrectness, an indecent or improper act. Indecency, an improper use of a word or phrase. Maunder, verb, to talk or write in a meaningless way. Mumble, mutter, to move or behave aimlessly in a slow, lazy way. The politician's financial dealings raise concerns about potential impropriety and corruption. His practices made it difficult for any authority to accuse him of impropriety. In that sense, no issue of impropriety, much less illegality, can possibly arise. I do not suggest that there is any impropriety in that for a moment. There is no suggestion of any impropriety, financial or otherwise, on his part. There has been no procedural impropriety. They argued that these were minor improprieties, not crimes. The connection here is close enough that it creates, if not the appearance of impropriety, at least the appearance of the potential for impropriety. Accusation of sexual impropriety strips the accused of privacy. It casts a pall of suspicion upon colleagues. If the local newspaper were to run a story about their church and any impropriety, financial, sexual, or otherwise, they wouldn't even read it. Congress was fully informed when we received information that even suggested the possibility of an impropriety. A judge should avoid impropriety and the appearance of impropriety in all of the judge's activities. He continued to maunder on about his great passion. The professor would often maunder during his lectures, losing track of the main topic and going off on tangents. The podcast host had a tendency to maunder during interviews, going off on personal anecdotes that detracted from the main conversation. The elderly man would often maunder about his past, recounting memories that seemed disconnected and fragmented. As I walked through the park, I couldn't help but maunder, my thoughts drifting to distant places. I could maunder on, vaguely and sentimentally, about that astounding year after I attended the founding meeting. He always maundered off, interminably, from one thing to another, till his whiskey got the best of him and he fell asleep. Myself, I would not maunder about as I hear others do, hiding ignorance or flaccid uncertainty behind confident prescription. She looked down the path at her parents, maundering towards the boathouse. How sly and crafty we are, and stupid too, as we go on debasing the language, honoring ambiguity in prose instead of in poetry, maundering, mindlessly preachifying.